Okay, we have another of you coming up on stage now for 3 minutes. Peter Skillman.
Thanks. Here's what you get. A team of 4, 18 minutes, 20 pieces of spaghetti, a meter of tape, and a piece of string, and build the tallest structure you can possibly build that'll support a marshmallow. I've been doing this exercise for over 5 years with about 500 different people, and this year I learned something really new. I've done business school students and engineering students at Stanford, Cal, University of Santa Clara, about 150 telecom engineers in Taiwan, university students at the University of Tokyo. And it's interesting to see how they address this problem. So here's what I've learned. You learn by doing, anticipating problems you couldn't possibly have predicted in advance. And working in parallel allows you to see the great ideas and also the failures, so it really helps to see and seed teams in parallel. Being first to market is usually bad. And in fact, learning from the mistakes of others is the best way to sort of launch an idea. And multiple iterations almost always beats the single-minded commitment to building your first idea. So all projects have resource constraints, but you'll never get more unless you ask. And interestingly enough, adults accept the rules as sacrosanct and don't often challenge them. And I'd like to add that this applies to everything, not just design. The exception, well, even marriage, you just want to minimize the number of iterations and try not to work in parallel. So the engineers in Taiwan, they were solid. They didn't game the rules. They were efficient and methodical, but not the highest scoring. Here's the surprise. Kindergartners, on every objective measure, have the highest average score of any group that I've ever tested. Now, including the lowest performing group of all, business school students. So why is this? Why are why do they absolutely kick their ass? Why is it? They don't waste time in status transactions. There's no discussion about who's going to be CEO of Spaghetti Corporation. They just jump in and do it. They don't sit around talking about the problem. You know, there are a lot of zeros among the business school students. It's really interesting. So, you know, what does this all mean? Prototype test until the budget or the schedule forces you to ship something, and experience it directly. Experience directly. The thing I love about children is they will teach you and remind you what you forgot. They will remind you what you forgot. When was the last time you really experienced a flower? Thank you.